Hello.
Sir,
Sir,
Yeah, what is the correlation?
sir, we identify the dynamic value from the server side.
Okay.
Yeah, and
What is the manual correlation process?
sir, to identify the dynamic value and to copy the in code generation data
Okay.
and to ca-
Okay.
sir 1 minute sir. Search for output window and code generation
Okay.
that all the copy all that line and
Okay.
to take the left boundary, right boundary, and
Okay.
yeah, sir.
So, correlation. What is correlation? Nothing but correlation can be used to capture the dynamic values which are generated from the server side and application side. So correlation we can do for the two ways, manual correlation and auto correlation. Going to the first point, what is manual correlation process? Nothing but we need to find the dynamic value in our script. And second point, find the dynamic value left boundary and right boundary in code generation. And where to write the function. Like we have the, what is the function? Web break save param function. In that function, where we need to write that. And parameter substitution. So what is the name we are giving in the web break save function as a parameter name? We need to substitute for the where dynamic value place. We need to substitute for the that parameter name. So now going to the first point, find the dynamic values in our script. So how do we find means by seeing the application I showed, right? So we have the one more way also will be there. Like we need to record the script 2 times. Okay. Okay, now just I'm removing for the everything will be okay. Then only we know for that dynamic value also we know, right? I'm copying the dynamic value place user section place. I'm copying this dynamic value. Okay, so now first step how to find the dynamic value in our script means we can record the script twice and with a different type of test data and compare using for the test compare that or band compare. So means different type of test data, nothing but first time when you are recording the script, like you need to change the data, like departure is there, departure area is there. So this time London Los Angeles I selected. When we record the second time, you can change for this data and seat preference seat type will be there. You can change for this data. And after that number of flight value, this is the 231 flight I selected. You can different value you can select. And so this is the way we can record the script twice. So already I recorded one script. So I want to record again one more script means click on new script and I'm giving for the okay okay that is fine. Just web HTML only. Just I'm recording the script and see this is the Internet Explorer I'm recording and click on OK and close all tabs and automatically the browser will be invoked. Now you can observe just I am recording the script twice. Already I recorded one script. Now again I am recording for the one more script. So now you need to give for the transaction names login and click on OK and do for the login like Jojo and B and click on login and after that click on flights and now I think we forget to end the transition. Okay, no problem. This comparison purpose only, right? Find flight and click on OK. Now last time I selected for the London to Los Angeles, right? Now I am selecting for the different test data like Paris to some Sandy and this is the last time window is there, right? So this time I am selecting for the none only and last time will be business coach is there, right? Now I am selecting for the coach and click on continue So find flight only. Last time I selected some 231 flight. Now I am selecting for the different one, like blue sky 482 flight, and click on this and enter the test data, whatever may be. Okay, some ABC and XYZ city. Assume just credit card I am entering, and expire date also I am entering. Okay, and click on continue. Final will be sign off. So only you can observe the script we are doing only just test data point of we need to compare point of only and recording. So recording is completed. You can stop it. So now script recording is completed. Now we can see here and can observe any other codes will be there. Okay, we don't have anything, only 127. That is fine. Click on action. Now we recorded, this is the one scenario and this is the one scenario already recorded. So now we need to compare, means we need to go to the browser and open new tab, and we have the one website will be there, text compare online. Can click on that and click on this, and you can come to the here, and now we need to copy the entire our script here. You can go to the first script. If you want this, means you can click on Control A and Control C, and you can enter here Control V. And after that, this is the first script. Now second script, we recorded second script also, right? You can go to the second script. This is the action. So you can Control A and Control C. You can copy, enter, and paste it from here. Then come to the starting, and now click for the compare button. Now we can click for the compare button. So if you click compare button, now we are able to see the differences. So here we have miss start transaction, that is fine. Okay, now you can observe here, this is the launch transaction. We don't have any values will be there. There is no changes. And after that, because only we need to see the request, only we need to compare. Request nothing but web URL and web submit data. This only we need to compare. And now come to the web submit data. Now you can observe user section value is equal, this value is user to user changing or not? Yes, right? It is changing. So we are identify the one value, user section value is one of the server side value we find for the, that is the one of the dynamic value you identified. And after that, username password we know, for that we need to do for the parameterization. That is fine. And after that, search flight here we don't have any differences. We can, that is fine. And after that, you can click for the reservation page. In the reservation page, web submit data reservation, you can observe here departure city London, here will be Paris. Means user to user is changing this value. So means what you can do, what we need to do, we do the correlation. Means we identify the departure city, and Los Angeles will be there. Here Sandy is there. Means user to user this value is changing. So you need to do for the derive also correlation. And after that, you can observe seat preference, seat type. Here window is there, here none. Here business there, here coach is there. Means this data also user to user changing. So means you need to do for the correlation this also. So you don't consider this flight XY coordinator. This is the just XY coordinators. That will be, we don't consider. Okay, after that, reservation P12, you can observe outbound flight value. So this is 231 flight and this is the 481 flight, and cost also different. Means this value also user to user will be, the flights are changing. So means you need to do for the correlation. So like this, we can identify the values. So you can observe this also, it is changed. But we know for this all will be, we are entering. So means you need to do for the parameterization. And after that, business and none also we can do for the correlation. And outbound flight already we observe, can do for the outbound flight also correlation.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, number of passengers kuda users మీద depend అయి ఉంటాయి కదా sir?
Yeah, user depends on the user only, but that is You can do for the parameterization. We will need to do for the parameterization. Okay. So now final transaction like log of. So in this we don't have any differences. Now we identify the what are we identified, and user section is 1. And after that we identify the departure city, arrival city, and seat preference, seat type, and outbound flight. So these are the values for the, see, already we identified, okay, user section and departure city, arrival city, seat preference, seat type, outbound flight. So means starting you are new to the in this performance testing, right? You need to do practice. This is the way. Like you can record the script twice with different type of test data and compare using for the textcompare.com or bayandcompare.com. We have the bayandcompare also, one of the comparison tool will be there. Okay, you can use in that. You can do for this. First point is, that is the first point. Find the dynamic value in our script. Means we can do for the, like this, you need to give for the answer also. Like we need to record the script twice with a different type of test data and compare using for the bayandcompare or textcompare.com. Is clear first point, everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
Clear,
clear,
sir.
sir.
So then coming to the second point, find the dynamic value, left boundary and right boundary. Means dynamic value, left boundary, right boundary, we need to find in the code generation log. So how to we can do, already we did right yesterday. So same way we can do it. Okay. Anything is fine. Now you can go to here. So already user section yesterday we done, right? We can do for the some other one. Paris. Okay. I copy the Paris like as the dynamic value. Go to the output and select for the code generation and come to the control home. Control home, nothing but starting line. And after that you can copy, already copied, right? You can paste for the dynamic value. Click on this. So this is the compress, that is not Paris, means there is not a city. So you can click on next button. Option value. So this is the hour, because you can observe Frank and London all will be there, right? So this is the our dynamic value. Then what we need to do after that, you can copy this text, enter line and Control C and go to copy here. You can copy the here. And what is the dynamic value in this? What is the dynamic value?
Paris.
Paris. So you can observe here Paris, we have the 2 times will be there. This is the one, this is the one will be there. Maybe we can consider this is the dynamic value. Then this value left text what? Left boundary.
Option value
So
equals to
option value. And may right up to this.
Right boundary. Paris option.
No, Paris don't take, because that is the dynamic value. So if you don't take,
No,
right,
sir.
it is a dynamic
Not
value.
not in the
Don't take.
bracket. Yeah.
Okay, so up to that,
Okay.
it means double colon and less than or greater than we can take. And after that, maybe you can consider as a, this is the dynamic value. So in this value left boundary, what? This is the left boundary. And after that, this is the right boundary. Means we can take for the any one is fine. Okay, got it? Now we need to write
Okay,
for
sir,
the,
got it.
now we need to write for the left boundary. So left boundary equal and right boundary equal. So now example I am considering this is the my dynamic value. So this value will be left boundary, I am copied, and this value will be right boundary. Okay. Now so now this is the completed. Find the dynamic value, left boundary, right boundary is completed. Next step will be what? Where to write the function. So where to write the function means first you need to know for the function. What is the function? Function is the web underscore reg underscore save underscore param. And here arguments will be in the double colons. One is for the, okay, sorry. I think, okay, double colon. That is the first one is the parameter name. And after that, double colons, 2 double colons. That is the LB, and one more double. This is the syntax. Double colon, right boundary, comma, last also one of the argument, and click on this and semicolon. So now this is the parameter name. Which value you are doing? Which value you are doing?
Deposit.
Departure city. You can
Departure
give for the, that is the first double column place. You can give for the departure city, and you can give for the CORR, means correlation. Someone will see, miss, okay, you did for the correlation. And after that, this is the what? LB. So you know for the LB, right? You can copy this all value in the double column place. You can copy the LB and RB. Control C and give it as a RB here. Now we ready for the function. So you can copy this. Okay, now we are where to write this function, we don't know. So that is why what we need to do, we can do for the two ways. One is for the, you can go to the runtime settings and check for the, go to the logs and check for the full mode. Full mode nothing but in the extend logs, we can keep for the parameter substitution, data written by server, and advanced stage. Actually, when you are executing, only we are keeping for these two only. But only function point of view, only you are doing for this all. So that is why this is the, we can consider as a full mode execution, or we can do for the replay is the off mode, nothing but only we can keep the parameter substitution. Now we can save it and click execute. Now execution is completed. Now come to the control home. So when you are search, right, you can come to the control home every time and click on Paris.
Sir,
Sorry.
సరే ఇక్కడ మీరు అది ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ చేసే టైంలో ఒకటి పారామీటర్ సబ్మిషన్ పెట్టాలన్నారు కదా సార్, మరి 3 క్లిక్ చేసి రిప్లై కొట్టారు.
Yeah. Now I am doing for the searching for the way to write the function.
Okay.
Where to write the
Okay.
function time only I am keeping for the full mode. Full mode nothing but 3. Okay.
Okay.
Now I find for the Paris. Now you can put the cursor in the dynamic value place. Click on double click. Now it will assist you where to write the function. It is blinking, right? Yes or no?
Yes sir.
So
Link.
this blinking means you need to write for the function here. Already copied, right? You can paste it. So now we know for the like script parsing is failed or fast. You can see script parsing is failed. So it is failed means some double colors will be there, that is unable to finding for the our load runner in the LB and RB. So you can observe this double colon we are given, and after that value is equal to one double colon will be there. It is coming from the script. So here we need to keep that black slash. So not this one. Okay, now you can give for the click for the like click for the cursor here, and we can give this. And after that RB is equal to also we have the one more double colon in this place also can give. Now we can observe this script parsing is succeeded. So now we are clear for the up to where to write the function. Next step what? We can replace with the this parameter. Like you can copy this value and come to the where you want to replace. Like in the departure city place, you are replacing with that name, right? You can click on this and control H. So now in the Paris place, we are replaced with that our parameter name. What is our parameter name? Departure core. So for here, we need to give for the open curly brace and close curly brace. And now we can click on find next. So can click for the starting line and come from the click for the find next. Then you are able to find that. See now click on find next. See now you can go to here and it find it. See this is the your departure city you are replacing. So you can click on replace. And after that you can click on again find next. So we don't have only one time will be there. So replace is done. Okay. So like this we can substitute the value. Now correlation is completed. Now we can execute. So before executing, what we can do in runtime settings, no need for this two. Only for parameter substitution means only Off mode only we need. Okay, just save it
Okay, sir.
and execute. Because when you are select that all right, some junk data it will be generated. You are unable to find the particular output. See, this will be very clear. See, departure core city. What is this picked? So you did for the some different one. See, so saving parameter departure. You did for the Paris, but it is which value it is came?
Frankfurt.
Because so this is the dynamic value. Every time is changing. That is why we are capturing. So that is why every time will be user to user will be changing. Got it, everyone?
Yeah, sir, got it.
So this is the way you can do for the correlation. These are the manual correlation steps. So anyone, any doubt? See, every day you guys not doing assignments. If you not do assignments, what will happen, you know? So you only lost the subject. Because when you are practice in front of me very well, and when you are doing for the assignments well, then you are good for the job. If you get job also, you can do for the without any support also. Because for everyday class, our class will be real time only. See, if it is I am also doing for the perform testing means scripting part, I can do same way. I can record the script and do for the parameterization and assign to do for the correlation. So major things we can do for this only. So how we are doing here, same thing you need to do for the in real time also. So that is why when you are did here very good, then you are able to do the job, your job without anyone support also, you can do it. Got it, everyone? So don't okay. So first of all, you can do one thing. If anyone not done for the parameterization, these things, right? First you can start with this. So for today class, right, you can practice this, and after that you can start from the parameterization. You guys go to the material and read it. So tomorrow I will ask for the interview questions for correlation. What is the correlation? How many ways we can do? What is the manual correlation process? Find the dynamic value in our script means how to you can find the dynamic value in a script. Like you need to give for the answer. Record the script twice and different type of test data and compare using for the text compare or Bayesian compare. And find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary. How to you can find means we can copy the dynamic value in our script and go to the code generation, come to the control home and paste from the search box and click on find next, and we are able to see the dynamic value. You can copy the left text and right text and we can pass it in the function web break save param function and pass it for the LB RB. And where to write the function means we need to do for the full mode and execution, and you can copy, you can paste for the dynamic value. Click on next and it will show for the dynamic value. Put the cursor in the dynamic value place, click on double click and it will assist you where to write the function. Final step will be substitution. How to do for the substitution means we can copy the parameter name and the dynamic value place we can replace with the okay in parameter name. So this is the way you need to give for the answers. Is clear?
Okay, sir.
So anyone any doubts we can, or we can go to close class. So you guys can complete for the web tour script. So SM2, if you complete this, I will give for the another URL. So because this script, you know, for the what are the correlation values. So I will give for the different URL. You need to find the for example, we'll go to the some test store application will be there. So I will explain that also, and I will share. First you can do for this, and after that we'll do for this also. Okay, this is the one pest store application. You can go to the browser and just I am explaining for the business flow. First you can launch application. Oh, 404. The request resource. Okay, maybe we'll try this. Okay, some application error is going. We'll see that later. Otherwise, we'll give for. So this is the different application. Okay. Okay, that application we'll see, because that application some error we are getting. So I will look on that and I will give for the tomorrow for this assignment. For today, you guys can complete for the web tour script. Can record the script and do for the parameterization. After that, already you did parameterization, you can continue for this. And without see, it is there is no dependency from the parameters and same to the correlation. So you can do for the anything is fine. Okay. So we are good to close, or anyone any doubt? Arun, Som Reddy, Srikanth, Kranti.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you for joining, everyone. We'll meet for tomorrow also, same time, 7 o'clock. Okay. Bye, everyone. And practice well. Okay. And prepare
Bye,
well
sir.
for the interview point of view. Thank you.